S-Word special. I got a special guest here today for personal reasons. He's not aware of this, but Cuz is like one of my favorite rappers at the current time. I got young Trifling, Eastside Long Beach. Welcome to the podcast, homie.
What's the deal? Good looking for having me.
Yes, sir, bro. Man, it's crazy. Shout out to ODM Slim, neighborhood to the neighborhood. Cuz used to like play independent music on this live. And he had a whole bunch of random shit. He used to play a bunch of niggas. It was some hot shit, some whatever shit. But then he played your record one time. And I remember being on his live like, "Cuz, play that back, play that back." And then I don't know if you're aware, but for the last couple years ago, I used to play your song "Crazy in the Hood" every day on my live in the morning. I used to wonder if you knew. But I used to play it. Everybody that follows the Black Box on a consistent basis, they know I used to play your shit. So I remember trying to tap in with you because I got an artist from Long Beach as well. Shout out to Blue Smurf. He from the north side, Mac Mafia.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I was really eager. I wasn't really active getting in the booth myself, but I was eager to see you perhaps collab with my artist. So I was trying to tap in.
Yeah.
I remember speaking to you a couple times, and communication kind of fell off. And then out of nowhere, the homie TD got to like just pumping your name to me over and over again, and I didn't make the connection that this the same nigga who I was already on his bumper. But he like, TD always update me on what he got going on industry-wise, whoopty whoop, and I just keep hearing his Trifling name. And I just, at one point, I sent him your video. I'm like, "Is you talking about Cuz?" He's like, "Yeah, that's the same nigga." I'm like, "Cuz, this man copying on Cuz on the set." So it's finally you coming here is full circle for me as a fan. But on top of that, you know, we've been politicking on the internet as far as homies lately. And your city been kind of part of the conversation. So I thought it was a good time because I had one of your homies, King Twy, come on the Black Box on the live stream.
Oh, okay.
That's
like my cousin.
That's your, see, I ain't even know that. He saw it.
That's my brother cousin.
This is what happens to me and Factz Ova Feelinz to the audience. I had the habit of being excited to interview individuals. And then when we meet at the podcast, we had this big powwow before. And we talk about all the things that I'd be excited to talk about. And then when we get on the podcast, it's kind of hard to recreate the energy. So now I try to commit myself not to engaging in the conversations with the guests until we get on camera. But I kind of broke the rule with you a little bit. But I did not know that was your cousin. We didn't mention King Twy at all. So did you happen to see the little interview he and I had?
Nah,
okay.
I think he told me about it though. You feel me?
Okay, that's what it do. You know, I've been trying
to stay out of that shit because I'm a street nigga. I don't be caring about nothing be going on the internet. You feel me? Because that's how a lot of niggas just go right down. I've been in the pen where they nigga brought up Instagram and videos and shit. So you know, he used to try to talk to me about a lot of shit about that. But I just be like, let that just rap, cuz.
That's wise because I know at least from the Atlanta perspective, they made it very clear that they've discarded the majority of the normal traditional investigation tools just for social media. They like, it's like basically these days the criminals is like solving the crime for them. So that's wise. But it really put me in a bind about a lot of things that I don't know exactly what's cool to talk about, what not to talk about. We're just about this in general.
We can talk about anything. I know how to respond.
Yeah, all right, on my mama.
Yeah.
All right, well, first and foremost, there's been a lot of like controversy about he said this, slipped up, said that, this, and all the way for me, I can remember Munchie B and Beezy Santana. I don't know if you're familiar with that situation, but Munchie B from Inglewood family, Beezy from Santana Compton. They was on a podcast together. Beezy cuz Munchie one too many times. The shit went up. It almost went all the way up. Then DW Flame was on No Jumper. He made a statement. Steelers get stolen. And excuse the grammar.
I didn't know you was finna say that one.
No, because that's the portion that really pertained to your section. So, you know, that's when King Twy spoke up and kind of went viral, responded to that, trying to be respectful but being firm. And then I invited Twy on the platform, and he came on. I invited DW Flame to politic with him on there. He turned it down, said it wasn't nothing negative, but it was taken out of context. Whatever, they cleared it up prior, it was over with. But on top of that, you know, D-Dub, Brick Baby, the cigarette shit. I'm going to have a Baby Runner here Friday because he was just on a Clubhouse shit, and he was called himself Trolling Brick Baby, and he was like, man, yeah, he quoted a Friday line. He was like, yeah, them niggas acting like Kyle was 65. That lit a whole nother fire with the 60s, with the sissified word when he did not mean it like that. I really believe, according to him, but we gonna discuss that on Friday. But it just seemed like to the out of towners, a lot of outside looking in, that us as grown men are very sensitive about small words. You want to weigh in any on what you think about that whole overall idea?
Which one?
All right, we'll start off with the Steelers. What's your
I feel like that was some messy shit. Like they knew damn well out of all the sports team, they gonna bring up the Steelers to a nigga that beef with the hood, that rep that, you feel me? So that was like some fast thinking, cuz he probably said some fast shit, but like nigga, like
But you sitting outside at home, is that something that y'all take personal, or do y'all know he knew better?
Personally, I think everybody took it personal, cuz that's like nigga, we think about people that done died, people that are doing life when you talking about the hood, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta mean what you saying. So when you see the Steelers still on it, you feel me?
Right.
Like that homies, cuz that's what you saying. Like just be on, you know what I'm saying, what you stand, like every time, like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never said nothing to cuz about that shit.
You guys have a personal relationship?
I know cuz.
Mm-hmm. So I also tend to think that perhaps he was just feeling himself drinking and talking, and I know that's terminology.
I feel like cuz happy to be on no jumper, you feel me? So, niggas just popping it, but he ain't doing that wrong shit. That's what he's supposed to do, but who knows if he doing it. Like, and then niggas be trying to keep the gangbanging shit off the internet, but like that's some internet shit to say, you feel me? But like
that'd be hard to do. Like
I ain't got nothing bad to say about no ops.
Right. Likewise. I salute that. I understand that. And I ain't trying to be messy, but
no, I ain't care. I'm saying, like, when it comes to that situation, like, if a nigga asks me about like Raiders or something, nigga, Jack Jones, my boy. Talking about, I used to like nigga Jerry Rice, nigga.
Right.
My nigga.
Damn, I get it. Yeah, I think a lot of this shit, that's how it should be handled, especially because it's on the internet.
Yeah.
Other than that, if you put any other energy other than that into it, you're looking for a disaster. And you come from a culture where motherfuckers know how to blend love and hate very closely. Just being from the east side of Long Beach, the two most notorious situations is so inbred with family, homies, and friends, to the fact that, if I'm not mistaken, I did some research, I believe your father's from Insane.
Yeah.
How hard is it to balance those type of relationships coming up?
Well, I feel like he didn't really care because he fucked with like older 20s. Like a lot of, like when it comes to Insane 20s, like it started off, when at first it was 20s, but then when Insane came upon out of the, group of niggas or whatever, a family, there was one, like, you feel me? So my daddy come from that era where that was cool. So he, I done been to the hood with my dad and shit. And he knew some of the young niggas who used to fuck with their sister or something. Like,
right.
You feel me?
Right. So I've seen that shit play out in every little situation, but it just seems like it's a little more intense in y'all situation because it don't seem like it's much between y'all. The blend, it's like it's just a direct shit. And I feel like
he be trying to like when it comes to that shit, he be trying to like school me on like who I should be beefing with. Like some niggas, he be like, nigga, they ain't even on your level. You might as well let that one go. You feel me?
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. Do you see yourself, or have you in the past did work with people from like Insane musically wise?
Hell no.
Y'all got a cold generation, man. Because in my generation, when we was coming up, it seemed like music was an off, times out, out of bounds, we ain't tripping. But it seemed like as time has gone by, the streets and the music scene have got so much closer to where the niggas in the streets is the niggas that's on the mic too.
But I just feel like I ain't got nothing to say on the song with you.
So what if a producer like me said I want to do a Long Beach anthem? I wanted to do it with my artist Bruce Smurf.
Snoop be on that.
And it just ain't that easy, huh?
He tried it before with like Long Beach City movement. That nigga Munchie B said I was on that shit, but I wasn't. I was in jail. But they used one of my songs and that when I was in jail. You feel me? So my name probably popped up, but
I didn't catch your name from back then.
that's what I'm saying. I was in jail. That nigga came and grabbed niggas from every side of the city and yeah. So
Well, I remember when that took place, the little politicking that was going on that led up to it and all that. Then, how did that just die out? Was it just a one shot thing, or was?
I just feel like Snoop is he's outside of the hood but from the hood. You feel me? So he don't know what's really going on every day. You feel me? Niggas don't give a fuck about really like peace treating because niggas like hurt. Niggas hearts hurt. Cause from like, you know what I'm saying? Not even long ago shit. One of my homies just got shot in the face. You feel me? Before I came out here, I tried to get away from the hood and do my music in my little clothes. I moved to Houston and shit, but I came back cause you know, this home, fool, like, you feel me? It's different as fuck, and I can't just sit here and start my whole life over in a whole different vicinity when it's nothing like how I grew up, none. You know what I'm saying?
One of my questions on my list to ask you, what was the biggest difference that you found in Texas and being
I feel like in Texas, well, in Houston, black people fuck with each other. You feel me? Like niggas, you hear about all the guns and shit because it's gun laws. Like I done got pulled over with a gun showing, and the police didn't ask me about no gun or nothing. They looked at it and they didn't care. But I liked it the fact that I could go outside. Nigga, I even bought me some slides. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could go outside and be around like 1,000 black people and ain't nobody even tripping. Like, you feel me? Niggas.
So why would you prefer home over that?
Because like I gangbang. So the niggas that meet me, they, you know, they like the fact that I gangbang, and it's usually the gangbangs that I'll be meeting. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the gangbanging is different.
So you still get drawn into that element even when you out.
Regardless. Yeah, like I went out there to like try to do something new because I was fucking up right before I left. You feel me? Bad. You know, hospital, all type of shit. I left. Nigga, we got a hood in Houston. Now I'm just so like them the first niggas I was getting involved with. So like, you know, and then I started meeting the rappers and shit because that's what I do, and I sell clothes and shit. So I was just meeting niggas with the rapping and the clothing. But like by just being from 20s, nigga, I'm over here with, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the 20s out there. Yeah.
Speaking of clothing, I saw Adam 22 rocking your brand. Your brand is named after you, Trifling wear, right?
Yeah, Trifling clothing.
How did you pull that off? Why was he on there? And I tried to send him the clip. I'm like, cuz, this my homie people's, my nigga. We trying to get up in there. Like, well, why? He didn't really respond. Was he knowing he was wearing your clothing, or somebody else pulled that off for you?
No, I mailed it to him.
That was hard.
Adam, like when he first heard about me or whatever, he hit me up in my DM, was like, keep doing your shit, like, you feel me? And I was like, good looking and shit. And since then, he just been paying attention to my Instagram and shit. But one day I just hit him up like, shit, nigga, let me send you a sweater. It was like, he sent me the P.O. box, nigga, and he put that shit on. And it's crazy because he put that shit on when he was interviewing X4. And X4 at that Dead Homies on. Dead Homies, Thirsty P, that's my nigga. Like, he be giving me all the advice and tips. And
is that
you know
right?
What I'm saying? Dead Homies is like one of my favorite street brands. You can catch me in Dead Homies more than, nigga, some fucking Celine or anything. Like,
so basically, when I was trying to put Adam up on what was going on, he basically ignored me. He was like, I already know, fucker. Like, that's what he was. Okay. Say less. Shout out to Adam.
Okay. Yeah.
So I may have missed it. Have you actually been interviewed at No Jumper?
Nah, he just a couple of, like he caught on to him because like a couple of my homies had put some of my music. He be doing that live shit. He be playing nigga songs. And when they play Crazy in the Hood, that nigga caught on. He liked it, Crazy in the Hood, like you said, like, you feel me? So
have you been known that's like one of your ones?
That's my biggest song.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that's one of the ones. But I've noticed that is, you know, as much as I love Crazy in the Hood and how straight in your face that record is, you got a lot of range and depth when it comes to being an artist, bro. You being so banged out, not that you extra banged out, but just being so authentic to who you are as a rider, a rip rider. People would miss that off top if they don't really look deep. I was so shocked that Only comparison I can make it to is Kendrick, because you do the voicing fluctuations, you got metaphors, you got shit that's deep, bro. Where do you find that range? What have you experienced?
I don't know, cuz they say Scorpios be overthinkers and shit.
Okay.
I feel like I've been through too much, cuz. Like I've been, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been like feeling like I done feel like I was like going against God before, cause I feel like niggas going through so much. Nigga, I done slept on concrete. You feel me? Like I done slept on my mama's porch, and then she knowing she finna get off work. You know what I'm saying? I love my mama to death. I don't give a fuck about the past, but like the truth is the truth. I done slept on a porch and she done stepped over me. I'm thinking she finna let me in, nigga. And she walked in the house and locked the door. Like nigga, I was outside for real, starving and shit, feeling like African and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? That shit they be showing them African niggas. They was showing like, oh, you could pay. They used to call me that. They used to call me that.
Damn.
What they call? What's that shit? The little commercial?
Yeah, the little Save America.
Exactly.
Yeah, African shit.
On the damn homies. They like this little skinny nigga up there.
Now I'm seeing your complexion. Now you say that. I'm taking my mind back some years. I can see like that's fucked up. You did that to me.
I was way smaller too.
I can imagine. That's
I was
crazy.
low as fuck growing up.
And was you born and raised in Long Beach or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me this. I've heard you mention some pretty serious injuries. In particular, one to your brain.
Yeah.
I believe I heard you mention your colon.
My small intestines.
Small intestines, and some other like your back.
Yeah.
You mind expounding on how you got some of those injuries?
All right, see, I get good at shit because I take everything serious. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what it is. If it's talking, I'm gonna learn. If I'm gonna get paid off talking, I'm gonna be a best talker. Like you feel me? On the hood. That's just my mama. Even though she told me like you get good at everything because you be serious. I'll be serious. Like you know what I'm saying. I used to didn't even be goofy a little bit. Niggas just be like, could take everything serious. Like yeah, nigga. That's why I get good at the shit because I'm serious, nigga. But I feel like I was getting hurt because I was willing to damn near because I was just on the block all the time, outside looking for trouble and shit. You feel me? Yeah, and the other shit, and it's who I choose to be.
I want to hear more about the broad in the car and all that.
Oh yeah, she hit me up about that shit too. I like all the damn homies. Nigga.
Yeah, cause you ain't named her, but like I feel like I was watching a movie. Cause I'm like, damn, what happened to like? Whoa, then the interviewer.
But the thing about that, I don't even remember what happened. I woke up in the hospital, so you know, and my people was getting mad at me because they feel like they kind of knew what happened because, you know, like, nah. What she said happened, like, nah.
Then when you say she hit you up after you did that, what she was telling you what she was saying?
She said, why you say that? Like, I could go to jail. I'm like, nigga, I ain't said shit.
He ain't say nothing. He ain't saying
nothing. I ain't said nothing. I know how to talk.
But she has a version of the story that she wants you to accept to where you can be like forgiving of her.
She want me to be delusional and not know for real. Like, you know
can't accept that.
How the fuck, out of all my life, I've been through all this crazy shit and I don't remember this day. I woke up, nigga, come down. The thing about it is, the shit I went through, we done talked about plenty times about other people going through this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So when I kicked in, I'm like, oh, 20 credits. Other day always, like the same shit she said I did to put myself in the hospital, I done had to stop her from doing. I even recorded it, like, you feel me?
You know what? That's when you gotta learn how to trust your gut.
Yeah.
And you gotta know when you can't really like prove or put all the pieces together, but you know, can't nobody tell you nothing. And that's basically where you at with it.
Yeah.
Tell me this, how do you balance being considered amongst the new generation, new school of rappers, but you have so much actual quality to your craft versus the most popping nigga these days? They rushing through you know I'm talking about the new style. Like,
I never gave a fuck about like trendy shit. You feel me? I just stay, you know, approachable. Like I give a motherfucker a reason to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I low-key with the relatable shit because I just tell stories like the niggas that made me want to rap like Boosie and Gucci. Nigga, they be telling stories. They some street niggas for real. You feel me? Cause I was just me. Cause I ain't no motherfucking rapper. I'm a nigga that rap. You feel me? You know? So it's like, I wasn't thinking about this. See, the difference between me and some niggas from Long Beach that rap, like, I'm Crip. They was doing videos and music, like, way back. You feel me?
You wasn't tripping on none of that.
I just knew how to rap. I wasn't even dropping shit. I just make some songs and niggas ask for me. I email it to them or text it to them. You feel me? That's how niggas knew I know how to rap. Yeah, like homies had studios and shit.
And like, how long have you been calling yourself taking it serious?
Since I've been out the pen this time.
What year was that?
I got out October 2019.
And you made.
But I started dropping in 2020.
You made quite a bit of noise in a short period of time.
But that's me just doing it on my own. Like, you know, I don't know how to do this internet shit. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to get viral and shit.
I don't want to fuck mine off, right? Because I played your song so many times that once you rectify this, YouTube is going to let me know. So all I need you to do is, once they tell you I appealed it, just please approve my appeal. But it used to blow my mind. I was able to play Crazy in the Hood every day and not get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
Like, that shit that's some change that's being missed somewhere, bro. Like, my mama.
See, it was my stepbrother. He was helping me do all that shit, copyright and all that shit, but he left before I dropped my first tape. So
left to rest, or he's out of here?
Nah, he just we got into it in the studio one time. And cuz just ain't never talked to me again.
He rap too?
Nah, he just was helping me do everything. Like, I was making money in the pen. I done made like 80 to 100 on crib. I done made like 80 to 100 in the pen. He ain't asked for $1.
I kept mentioning that I don't get a copyright strike because he ain't playing nothing with no copyright. He caught on. Yeah, that's my shit right there. Damn, homies. Oh, my.
A lot of people hit me up about that song. It's crazy because I ain't even really like it when I made it, fool.
Nah.
On the hood.
I swear to God, that's
my boy that was like, fucking with me, he like, we got to do this video. I'm like,
video crispy. That motherfucker. I actually, when I seen this, when the video say was shot by Whoopty Whoop, I remember getting at whoever shot that video, like, hey, you shot this? He was like, yeah. And I was like, I need to fuck with you. But then for some reason, we never linked. But you see you up on the wall right there. That's my shit right there.
I'm riding around, see, all right, where the old school cars at, it's low-key cool, but we used to really hang right there, you feel me? But I didn't want nobody car, I didn't want them cars to get shot up. But everything else is like 2020. Like, you feel me? Like, you right there, Bob, you feel me? Nigga grew up right there. Like, everywhere I'm at in these videos, I grew up on, like, for real. Like, that's right there, nigga. The street my granny in, and my granny had a house on 21st and Atlantic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just rode down Atlantic on that one.
It's just crazy how you say that.
King Park right there.
That's King Park.
Right there on 17th Street, that's where I got shot at.
And then you came back and shot the video right there.
Yeah, I was there like the next day, nigga.
So
I live right there.
So you got shot inside a car?
I ended up getting in the car on the hood.
Walking down the street, getting back in the car?
On the set.
What happened?
They called me slipping, cuz I just was slipping, fool. And I used to then grow up drinking, cuz, and the homies had me drinking that day. And I was walking home, cuz I lived on the next corner, like, you know what I'm saying? So while I was walking home, I just seen some niggas pull up on me. Like, I just looked up and I seen a car stop and the door was opening and I seen a nigga leg, but like,
to get out.
But when I looked up, I don't know, like, I pulled my pants up and the niggas probably thought I strapped or something. They closed the door and pulled off. But long story short, like, I ended up in a homie car and they tore that motherfucker up. But
the double back. You got hit twice.
Like two, yeah, I got skinned through my arm.
The creator, I heard you give God the credit, but you said it crazy. You said maybe it was God that they was spared.
Because, nigga,
you crazy, cuz. Why you think God wanted you to get hit? Because I heard you in interviews
because
like,
who else could have in that the situation? Cuz who else could have got hit and we all would have survived?
So you feeling like you had to take that so they could be, and then I didn't get the worst, but I had to take that so everybody could survive.
Yeah, I didn't die, cuz I was cool with being the only nigga that got hit type shit. Like,
That's honorable.
because there was a pregnant girl in front of me and a little girl on the side of me. And then he the driver, so I feel like we would have been stuck right there if Cuz couldn't pull off, you feel me?
You and the homie that was driving, y'all still cool?
He in jail.
He in jail.
He got life.
Yeah, okay, free to low. He ain't got no smother nothing, right?
He on a PCR, I don't know why, but whatever.
That can't be blue.
Oh, 20s.
Oh, East Side. That's crazy, because that line in the song, cause that shit. Just for those that don't know what we refer to, cause I know it's gonna be some homies thinking I was some bullshit, but no, I'm talking about my homies. In the song, it got a line that say that we was referring to, say, I would holler free blue, but he asking why I rap. So I had no idea.
That was my nigga.
That's crazy. I can relate though. Yeah, homies. Oh, my mama. Mm-hmm. Tell me this, from the time you was in prison, did you make up your mind to take your career serious, or was it something you did, or was you rapping in prison? Did the homies know you could get down or not? You just...
I was rapping. I did a song with Conrad in the pen.
6-0 Conrad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was rapping in the pen, but I wasn't like being a rapper. Cause I was in the county with J3.
Okay.
Hit it,
J3?
Yeah. Like, I remember, and then look, this why I really wasn't rapping like that in the pen, because when I was in the county, I heard them say, like, hey, ain't you, do your gutter and shit? Like, he like, yeah, I ain't in here on the rapper shit, nigga. I'm from Westside Pyro. I like on 20 Crips. I ain't in here on no rapping shit either, nigga.
Okay.
I'm for the gang bang.
Hey, Jay Hitter though, how that feel to have a real one just like that? That's why I mean message to y'all niggas.
I put Cuz on the phone to get in contact with his people so he could start getting his money and shit.
That's right. That's hard.
Not even on no fan shit. He just asked me like,
nah, you like it turned to a different kind of fan when you think he a rapper, then you see him serve it like that. It's like, okay, say less. Oh my mama. I know that feel good to him too. Yeah. To not be out here hollering, telling that story, and to have another reputable. Just I know the feeling of that. So that's hard.
Nah, we was working out together and all that shit in the county.
That's what it do, man. I got a lot of history in the West Side Pyro. Oh God, me and Alex was just discussing.
Bro, we was in the Sewell moving and grooving dorm though.
So okay, now bumping.
I mean, we was in the module.
I bump into somebody because Munchie B swear up and down that shit ain't authentic.
What?
Swoop and moving and grooving.
Shit. Bro,
I
was in a cell with a Swan and a Hoover and the Smoker. You feel me? And then it was gangster. Then them niggas Lil Sody was in our module. Cause Lil Sody,
rest in peace.
Lil Sody, like, he didn't like me at first because I'm from Rollin, but like he liked it that I stood on business. You feel me? I ain't leave. I ain't do no bitch shit or nothing. So he like, and then he ended up was fucking with my cousin that was in the county with us. And didn't know that was my cousin. When he found out it was my cousin, he started fucking. He started bringing me cigarettes.
It's a lot of that be going on.
Yeah.
Oh God, I remember. So you see, this shit kind of new to me when I hear them like blending the Rollin and the gangster and the trays. I knew the Hussein shit, but I wasn't really up on the depths of it. 'Cause I remember back in the day politicking with Snoop. It was like tension, and we knew we was jumping on the phone to squash some tension. And when he got on the phone, he was like, "Yeah, cuz, you know it's roller coaster." I was thinking like, cuz, it ain't roller coaster like that, like though. But like now I'm hearing a lot and learning a lot. So there is, cause y'all rolling. That anybody that LA don't like the rolling chord, they put that energy out. That's inherited. That goes both ways.
To niggas that don't like neighborhood, they automatically don't like rolling. Cause it's rollings that ain't neighborhood. You feel me? 30s. It's some block. It's some niggas from Rollin Hundreds that ain't neighborhood. You feel me? Right. I don't know if it's block or UG, but it's Rollin Hundreds that ain't neighborhood. You feel me?
Yeah.
But in the county, in the pen, them niggas still run neighborhood. We don't. You feel me? We run Long Beach. You feel me? So we not neighborhood, cuz.
But if you bang rolling, it's like an ear buster. Your attitude turned up, so a nigga might just take it on that part right there.
Pretty much go to the county, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like cuz said, like he feel like, Munchie B said, he feel like we fuck with the neighborhoods in the county. I wouldn't say that, but I feel like they more of an ally than anybody. You feel me? Cause we get into it with, just like you said, cuz they got Hoover saying. So we get into Hoovers and A-Trays and Grape Streets because on the streets they fuck with the insane.
So it's gonna naturally build an alliance with the people that's going against the opposite. It's just
they fuck with our ops, and we fuck with their ops. So they just assuming like, oh, they neighborhood.
Right.
And we just assuming who they is. It
is what it is.
Yeah, so it's whatever.
That's right. Oh, guys. That took me down another road, but I had another question that was on the tip of my tongue that just left me. I'm gonna try to grab it back. Damn. Did you ever get a chance to get around? I don't want to ask you your age unless you want to tell it, but how influential was the East Side of the movement in your music career or in your lifestyle as a gangbanger? Because we grew up.
That's probably some of the first music I ever heard.
Did it kind of shape your mind frame about your city and your attitude about a young nigga being in the Long Beach streets? Is that how you...
The East Side of music, that shit probably just made me for sure, like, pick and choose between Insane and 20s. Gotta be one of them, because, like, when we heard I Love It, hey, the 20s be like, you know what I'm saying? They said they way, and the Insane said they way. Because, they both represent it. You feel me? We said our way, you know what I'm saying? And they said all black with a little bit of gold. They don't say that shit, but they play it at they parties.
Song, but they gonna holler out something else.
Yeah.
So that's.
Or they might say killer after. You feel me?
Wait.
And we might say some shit because that nigga was saying hit insane shit, and we say different shit when we hear that song. You know what I'm saying?
Eastsiders was doing some shit.
Hey, you gonna go to any hood? You hearing that song? I love it.
But now I'm just now realizing how they was saying shit that in Long Beach could turn any party out, any line, every long. That shit just now hitting me because you don't want to.
And then they was dissing the Longos in there, Goldie Loc.
I just never even caught. Now I'm hearing it now in my head, but I never even caught that. I
remember I was in elementary. My mama had a Mexican coworker. My mom used to work at my elementary kid, like on a I be calling it the yard. What's that called? The recess place?
The docks?
Nah, the school. Like when you go to recess.
Oh, the yard.
The yard.
Yeah, playground. My bad.
My mom used to work on the playground and shit. One day she tell me like, say that shit Goldie Loc said about the Longos. You ain't gonna get in trouble. Cause she wanna know what the nigga said. So she tell it to the Mexican lady. I said like, Bichi Long Ghetto. And she tell us like, you know what I'm saying, what he meant. And my mama like, all right, don't be saying that shit.
That shit was a real, and you know what else? They got away with saying that natural born killers and the Steelers side, bitch, yeah. And it's like that.
And that nigga, that was Das.
Yeah, but you get the innuendo of the natural born killers? You know who they was dissing on the song? BG Knockout and Drayster.
Oh, Nutty Block.
Yeah, the whole world, that went over everybody's head, bro.
That nigga, I don't know. That was before me, fool.
Okay, but I'm just saying, that's how long this shit been going on, and it's still pertinent.
I know about all the, like, old school shit, bro. You feel me? But I don't, like, what I'm involved in, that's what I could step on, like.
Right. But being that, you being part of the newest, freshest version of what they offered, and then Snoop Dogg being the original, do you take anything from what you seen him roll out in the blueprint? Do you have a relationship with him? Any communication?
Yeah.
Inspiration? What type?
My inspiration of Snoop is shit, I don't know. He made it to be like the biggest Crip, you feel me, in the world. He made it to be like one of the biggest rappers, like at his time for sure. Like, you feel me? And then he took care of the,
He did right by the section.
Hey, fuck take care of the hood, take care of the kids, you know what I'm saying? Make sure if you got a talent, he gonna help you. You feel me? He got sports, and you know what I'm saying? He got his own football league out here. You know, I see him giving back his way.
Three sons play in that football league.
Yeah, I was supposed to, but my mama had already paid for it, for the other one.
Oh, you played double position?
Yeah, I play receiver and cornerback.
Did you play because you loved it or because your mom was trying to keep you out the street?
Nah, I just played because everybody else was playing.
You didn't find no love for the sport while you was out there?
I like to play it though. I like doing all sports though.
That's right.
Like I like just being in competition.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, you just like the spirit of competition.
I want to beat whoever I'm playing.
That remind me of you saying you take everything serious.
Serious.
But a lot of times that'll be an equalizer for people who bullshitting or thinking they don't have to take it serious because they got this attribute just being disciplined, determined, and persistent can equalize a lot of situations. I learned that.
Yeah.
Why did you and when did you decide that face tats was fly?
So I was like 12.
So it's been a fucking job.
I'm an artist, cuz I ain't never want no job, bro. My first and only job, other than jail, my PO made me work when I was on probation. I was like 16. I was working at King Park.
Oh, for
Yeah.
like recreation crew?
Nah, I was, they had a Boys and Girls Club on the inside.
Okay.
And I was working with them.
Oh, okay.
Working with the kids and shit, coaching and all type of shit, cleaning. Basically, I was cleaning them up, and then I do whatever they need me to do.
So your mind was made up at 12, but when did you first touch your face with the ink?
I was 18 in the pen.
On the pen. And what's the first face tat you got?
My grandma name on my eyebrow.
Okay. Did it hurt in relation more so than the rest?
Not really. It just, I had got my neck done first. That shit hurted a little bit more in my face, but my neck didn't even hurt, so I don't feel like none of that shit hurted except for like later shit on my face. Like my, the gun.
You got all your tats in the pen, you got so much?
Nah, I got 17 tats on my face, nigga. I really only got like 2 in the pen. I probably only got like 2 in the pen, 2 or 3.
Did you 17 tats on your face? Are any of them gang related?
I got like 2 face tats, 2 hood tats. Well, I got a 2 right here. I got RTC right here. I got Project Ghetto, but it got a 2 in it. But like, it ain't it's nigga. I just did it for some. I'm an artist. Like,
when you say you an artist,
I draw all that shit.
That's what I was gonna ask you. You mean beyond music?
Like when they gave you when they had us picking subjects in elementary, middle school, nigga, I always pick art. Like, you know what I'm saying? I picked art in middle school to the point where I had an art class in high school. You feel me?
So do you still in your leisure time or for hobby or hustle at all still do this type of drawing? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's what it do. I'll be you do graffiti, so I bet your
No, I don't know how to do graffiti. That was some Mexican shit to us. Like in Long Beach, nigga, we was beefing with Mexicans, but I still had like little Mexican friends that wasn't on that gangbanging shit because they ain't racist. Like, but the gangbanging Mexicans is racist, in Long Beach.
So striking up on the wall ain't big in Long Beach.
Yeah.
So as an artist, it wasn't a dual thing. Just because you gangbang didn't mean you like.
I didn't know how to do letters and shit.
Okay.
I know how to like look at something and draw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's deep. I'll be interested in seeing your sketch.
When I was in camp, I was like 16. I was in camp, nigga. All the camps in LA County or whatever county the fuck, however far I go, it was an art competition. I won that shit.
Oh, over the Mexicans?
That's what I'm saying. Mexicans, Asians. They know how to draw.
Cold. Yeah, you cold. You cold. You ain't gotta say nothing else. You cold.
They know how to draw.
Yeah, they do their drawing.
To get the little portraits,
the cards and all that shit. Yeah, the extra shit.
Yeah, I drew some random shit. I drew some shit I seen in the calendar. But I use pencil down. I use pastel, whatever that shit, that little charcoal looking shit.
You put some extra twist.
I went to art school in high school. In 9th grade, I had art school, so I knew what it was. You feel me?
Yeah, knowledge is that's deep. So you had a little twist on yours they didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And I won.
Do you, every time somebody hear the word Long Beach, we think of East Side.
Yeah, I told somebody the other day, they was talking about it. I was talking to this girl from the North, and we was talking to my mom, like, Mama, tell her, nigga, we ain't know about nothing but the East Side of Long Beach. We felt like East Side is the only Long Beach. Wow. And that's just what it was. But like the North Side niggas feel like that too. They don't give a fuck about no East Side. Like,
so is it a North Side, East Side tension, or is it just a lack of connection?
Back in the days.
Oh, it was.
Well, it still is with like certain hoods, like the Insanes don't give a fuck about no North Side.
Damn.
Like, but we cool with some peoples. You feel me? My people's from Boulevard. I'm cool with the Boulevards.
Mafias.
Yeah.
I used to know a nigga named Slim from 6ix9ine Mafia back in the day. Yeah, it was way before your time, youngster. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to see. I'm like, damn, Slim. But
you might be able to connect to the lineage, though. Yeah, you already know how. You might know, cuz that's how shit go too. But like I said, my artist Blue Smurf, they from the North Side, Mac Mafia.
Mac Mafia. I used to stay. My daddy used to stay on Andy Block. That's their hood.
I think they from the Andy clique too. Yeah. And then my homies used to be in the Lidos a lot. We used in the Lidos though.
My auntie used to stay in there.
Yeah, I ain't really seen no Brick Boys back then. It was just
but you know what's crazy? It was cracking in the Lidos when I was young. Like my first time hanging in the Lidos, niggas, some little kids chased us with a knife.
I bet, damn.
But like,
my homie Lil Soul got killed in the Lidos, got stabbed to death. I can't believe he
But it wasn't always that hood. It was like all type of hoods in there.
Everybody else hood, right? Oh, my mama. That's crazy.
Cause my auntie stayed in there. She from South.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the South Side too.
Yeah.
But that's real close. You know, the
to
South,
Long Beach?
Yeah, the Four Corner
North.
Block. Yeah,
But
to the north. To the north.
I'm from the east though.
But that's like, but the
my
world
daddy's
don't
side
know.
From Compton though, you
But
feel
north
me?
side, Long Beach is walking distance from Compton, and
Yeah,
then
homies,
east side is the opposite side of Long Beach.
On the opposite
like
side.
the back end,
Yeah.
And the people from the outside don't have a perspective on that. What about the West Coast 80s? How do they play? Do the Crips beef outside of the east side? Is it just?
Well, back in the days, niggas used to trip on sides. Niggas from the east didn't care about no west side or no north side. You feel me? And niggas from the west side, they didn't give a fuck about no east side or no north side. You feel me? Same thing with the north, but it's just like, you know, all right, the 80s, they don't beef. We beef with the same niggas. So it's like, we not clicked up at all, but we not tripping on them niggas. You feel me? My sister, baby daddy from 80s and shit.
Is that right?
So I used to fuck with them niggas, but you know, I stayed to myself. Really,
I got a friend from 80s. I sent her a picture of you while we was right here. She like, that's my brother.
What's her name?
I don't know.
East
side, I talk to you. Yeah. But no, my mama, that's good to know. So do you ever think it'd be a situation where Long Beach would be one, or you think it's always gonna be an element of funky?
I mean, shit, they could try, nigga. I don't think nobody would be one. Only people I feel like ever brought everybody together, nigga, enemies that killed each other for real, is Dipsey. Cause when Cud died, nigga, everybody was together. Nigga, they was over there on 60 block. On the 60 block, nigga, it was Hoovers, A-Trays. I seen a video of Lil Suddy, all the niggas over there with reputable 60s and shit. And that shit was crazy to me because I ain't never ever in my life seen no shit like that. But I don't think it didn't even last, nigga.
I was waiting. Not only did it not last,
but it happened though.
It happened for that portion of people, but the whole week that was going on,
I was in jail though.
In Watts, by the end of the grapes, it was super up.
Yeah,
super. Like all you gotta do is go look at it's documented. Like it was in my mind, being fully aware of what. I was looking at the TV, looking at the world, everybody celebrating the internet, and then I was fully aware of what was happening and watch. Like, God damn, this shit don't even. In my mind, it made the shit Nipsey was doing, it looked irrelevant because it was hot in the streets at that same time. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was at the pen though, so I didn't even know.
Right. How many prisons yards have you been to?
Yards or terms?
Well, just yards, different environments.
Well, just moving around, cause like when I started going to the pen, they started doing that out of state shit.
Okay.
So like, you know, I gotta go to this yard to go to out of state, and so I was like.
So you been in a prison cell with a video game?
Yeah, I'm Rollin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Like, my nephew did that. He been there. Then
it's no internet though, so it's like
you gotta play the cartridge shit.
Nah, we got Xboxes, but we can't get no internet. Got the old Xboxes, 360.
But you can't. Like, the internet is what really make it like
fun.
Yeah. But I guess it still would be a plus. I told my last guest.
You gotta have a celly that want to play too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My last guest was for what's his name, Spoety Face from 40s.
He was there.
See, that's what I'm saying. And we had the same conversation about.
Nigga, I think they used to call Cut Turtle or something, right?
Yeah, Little Turtle. Yeah.
Okay, so when I first got there, I was in orientation. Cud cracked off a ride. So I didn't even get to see Cud. He cracked off a ride. They're homies, and he was in the hole by the time I got to the yard.
That's great, but see, once again,
I was in the cell with baby Rob.
Oh, baby Rob.
Tiny. What's the light skinned runner? A runner was up there too though, but I was in cell with baby Rob from 6 Dudes.
ECIP to the homie. God, that's crazy, but that's once again another confirmation of a nigga being stumped down. And a nigga just being able to provide the confirmation. I enjoy that type of shit.
Nah, he ain't. Nah, look, I was in the pen with 4 Extra. I was a fan. I was in Wasco with 4 Extra.
All the extras is official.
I was in the cell with a nigga from Rollin Crips on the damn. Look though, look. Damn homies, look. I was in the cell with a nigga from what the fuck cuz from Gear Gang. And they run neighborhood. So for extra, them came to my cell when we was in orientation, looking out for cuz, telling cuz what's going on, and they banged on me and shit. And I told them for 20, they telling me what's going on. And then like for extras, that nigga like he ended up going to the 4-yard like not too long after I got off of orientation, cause he was tripping doing, you know what I'm saying?
With the extras.
He be on one, but I was in the yard with cuz.
Yeah. I say free for extras because he's on that paperwork. And the reason why he's not as visible online right now as you would think he would be is because they don't want him to be. So free him from that paperwork so he can get back to popping his shit like he came online.
Yeah.
On hood. I'm glad to hear that, man. You got any projects planned? What's your process of dropping music? Are you just dropping
Right
shit
now,
when you feel like it?
I'm trying to come right this time because I feel like I've been doing everything on my own. Now I got a manager and he know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, my shit ain't copywritten. Like you gotta fix that. I don't know how to do all that shit. Cause like I don't be on it. I don't be on a laptop like that. Like I'll be on a laptop playing music, like and watching YouTube.
Right. But that's you describing an artist.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to hear you because usually when you hear a gangbang, they just check it off as gangbang and they think that's the depths of you.
Yeah.
But everything you're saying, you're not realizing how well you're expressing yourself as an artist. That just describes a person as an artist. And it's good that you're wise enough or fortunate enough to finally have somebody with a business acumen in your back seat, because it's very difficult for an artist to jump out here into this industry thinking it's a talent show.
Yeah.
When it's not. That's how an artist feels. Yeah. All I have to do is be my best, my greatest, and I'm going to sit back and wait.
Let it happen.
Yeah, but it's not really usually working like that, and it's a business. So therefore, having a business partner pushing your artistry is more so the formula that it works. So I'm glad you figuring that out before.
Nigga, I figured that out when I figured out everything in life is a business. Everything in America is a business. Nigga, from doctoring to medical. Like I went to a mental health museum. They made that shit. You feel me? For money. You feel me? That's money. One of the biggest motherfucking.
What drove you or directed you toward the mental health museum? How did you end up there?
We was walking past it high as a motherfucker on Sunset.
What type of shit they had in there?
Just they told me, they showed me that nigga, they used to try that shit on black people because it was cheaper than trying it on monkeys and shit. It was coming around that racist time, but you know, it was all about money, man. They was just going into schools and he can't sit down long enough, ADHD. He yelled too much, he got anger problem. Give him some medicine. Putting niggas on medication to the point where it's in your system. All right, now and these niggas is acting okay. If you take that medication, fool, you need it now.
And
like,
now if you test that same group of people 15 years from now,
they
all read what we for it to be this now. These group of black kids are fucked up because
but it's because it's in a system,
right?
So they was putting not just kids, grown people on that shit. They having babies and shit. That shit in their bloodstream when they having babies. Now your kid is growing up damn near needing that shit. Now he kind of psycho because he had that shit in his system. Cause if you take a psycho med, you gonna need it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you not regular no more until you take that med. So they be like, oh, it's working for Cuz. No, it ain't working, nigga. He need it. They fucked his brain up.
Dependent. You are correct.
I'm rolling.
And I've also been aware that traumas, you can translate or transmit traumas down through generation, meaning if every time your daddy woke up, somebody kicked him in his ass and slapped him in the back of the head and said, go get my money. When he gives birth to a child, that trauma affects the psyche of that child.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I feel like if I seen it, probably, but I didn't know, like, just genetically.
Oh, they say we inherit, like, even when they say you eat meat from an animal that was being tortured to death, you inherit some of the fear, the pain that the animal was feeling at the time he dies. That shit go through the DNA. So when you eat the meat, if the animal is aware of his fate and felt itself dying, if it was excruciating pain, there's a theory that we inherit that when we eat it, that all that becomes a part of your process of consuming that meat. Mm-hmm. Hey, are you spiritual at all?
I don't know. I don't know what I am, kid, because I believe in God, but I ain't no Christian. That's the best
answer to everything, though, because I get fucked up with everybody.
I got baptized before, though.
I got baptized a gang of
times.
If
I had to choose a religion,
Under what did you get baptized?
Christianity.
Just, you don't know which one.
I
Just
went to this church in Compton.
me too. Which one?
What's that shit on El Segundo?
Okay, the one with the barbecue.
El Segundo
They built their church. El Segundo Central or Avalon?
Avalon. I don't know.
That's the Avalon. They built it off the barbecue. That's the barbecue.
That's right
church.
there by 7-Eleven and shit.
The barbecue church. That's the barbecue across street from Popeyes. Or
That's
Pike.
on Avalon.
Avalon.
I don't know if it's on Avalon.
No, it's a 7-Eleven on El Segundo.
Matter of fact, it's AutoZone, all that right there. El Segundo and like.
AutoZone.
What's Front Hood? What's that street?
Front Hood. You were going Wilmington.
Wilmington.
Yeah,
I was on El Segundo, Wilmington.
Okay, all right.
That's crazy. Nigga know the hoods more than the streets. Damn.
Mama.
What?
Oh God, that's I hate the fact that
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
like
how a nigga grew up.
on God, the whole city be like, instead of saying on Wooty Wooty Woo, be like in the Wooty Woos.
That's why niggas saying where you from. I don't give a
Right, on God. And then a lot of times where you from might not. Okay, we got to study up here. You know I'm blind as fuck, Alex. Can we get like a Zoom?
It's me from Stressed Animals Unhealthy.
There you go. And if you could read up under the yellow.
Say, we love steak and sausages, but does a high level of, what they say, anxiety,
yep.
and animals make the unhealthy.
You not just scroll down now.
You make them unhealthy to eat.
Unhealthy to eat. Okay, that's the concept.
That's
I was
crazy though, because I didn't know that. Because like I don't understand that, bro.
But it's just the reason why you think that our people, Long Beach, Compton, South Central, and every ghetto across America are just fed up with trying. It's not because the system is so fucked up as we view it. What if we're inheriting trauma from our ancestors and now
the reason why we fucked
tired.
up is this shit is set up to be how it is, bro. Like they made these jails and these motherfucking Section 8s and these EBTs to keep us where the fuck we at. They made Watts. They made so many projects in Watts because niggas was coming from the South too much. Put them in there for the low. You feel me? You know they want it. On Crip, they keeping us in a bullshit environment because I take myself, when I got my mind right, I took myself out of the hood environment. Like now, when I leave here, I'm finna go to Hollywood. I'm not finna go to the block.
That's
like,
right.
I could. They show me hella love in the hood. But like I might have to shoot somebody.
Exactly. And like you said, when you went to Houston, you saw people look just like you, lived as long as you, and they just partying, hanging out. Yeah.
Move like me and all that type shit. Like keep a strap, looking at they surroundings, all that. They be worried about shit, but ain't nobody tripping on nobody unless they got a real problem.
Right. That's what we got out
here. You don't have to have no problem with nobody. You ain't got to be from nowhere. You can get an issue if you walk in the wrong area. Nigga go to the wrong store or gas station.
That's the randomness that they cannot fucking grasp that we deal with, or familiar with. Y'all might have emulated what we do.
It's the gangbanging though. Who the fuck? What other city and hood and state got? Look at our pictures. Our older people's. Cause it could be like just a fucking family function of your uncles and them. I bet they looked thugged out.
Oh God, that's a good test of the whole.
We grew
shit.
up like that. That's our environment.
What y'all pictures look like from the 80s?
They're homies. Looked it like what the fuck y'all trying to be now?
Yeah, that's a good one.
We ain't trying to be like that. We grew up like that.
Yeah, that's how we was raised, born,
the
bred.
Niggas, our fucking idols and niggas that had money and shit, they was thugged out, nigga.
That's deep. And that's just like what it is. Tell me this, being from a city with the beach in the name, how much time have you actually spent on the water?
Nigga, I used to try to go down there. Niggas be like, oh, y'all from the beach.
But they don't get like, you don't live a beach life.
The east side, nigga. LA got motherfucking mountains in Hollywood, all type of shit. And nobody be like, oh, you know, y'all from Beverly Hills.
No, I'm saying you got dock
that water down the way. Like, I ain't from no beach area.
You got dock water and you got Long Beach. Everything else is fly. But we know when you hear Long Beach or dock water, that shit is like.
First of all, it's dirty.
Exactly. That shit don't ring like Newport, Laguna.
Beach when we was a kid.
Even Venice, cause Venice is ghetto, but it ain't as ghetto as Long Beach.
Yeah. Long
Beach for the rest of the world. Don't think we come to California beaches, not Long Beach, cause it's the wrong beach. Oh my.
Because the gangbangers would probably link up at the beach. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Alex, can you please play this clip?
A nigga be at the beach and run to a gang.
It's on my Instagram. The Long Beach little squabble. Yep.
Who is
30
it?
seconds.
Let me see.
It happened at the Pike, I think.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I think that's crazy because I thought this was old because this shit happened before with them little kids.
You finna spot somebody you know in that crowd. But you know what's crazy? My son, he's going on his way to 11th grade. I just dropped him off out there a few days before to go meet his girlfriend to have a little punk ass little date or whatever. Then he ain't with none of this shit, but he ain't like no buster, but he ain't with this shit. But it's crazy. That's your city. They gonna play it up here. There we go. Yep.
Little badass kids.
Badass kid. But little
I heard somebody got shot or something.
see, that's what
I heard somebody got shot in that crowd.
I hate to hear that, but that's the crowd someone's typically gonna get shot in. But it seemed like I thought it was all squabbling. I wonder what it is that makes people so eager to still be trigger happy when they know cameras is around.
Because nigga, people care about other people's opinions, fool.
They don't really know what the
like say, all right, say I know who you was before we ever met, all right? And I was from your hood. And you was like seeing me in the hood and was like, wanna see? I'm gonna show you. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it don't even matter, like, who is you for real though? Just a nigga I done heard his music, I heard you was a real Crip, all that shit. You serious about your Crip and whatever. That don't mean, nigga, I gotta put my life on the line for you, nigga. But that's what people do. They trying to prove that who they acting like.
But I swear to God, cause I turned to set, like my brother turned to set before me, but I turned to set like after cut, but he wasn't on the street, so it was like he used to get phone calls. Your brother, he like, you lying. So then when I finally got on the street with my brother and I was from the set and Cub from the set, what you just described, watch this. I know that mind frame. And like, I done been in positions recently, like, where it's like, I'm Spider Loc that everybody know, this old grandfather. And then there's certain shit, like, it's not like I wouldn't have did my shit regardless, but after my shit was done, I was glad certain people was aware I did my shit. Even this year. Rest in peace, Puto. On my mama 3 up top. I'm just saying, it's like I understand the poison that possesses our brain every now and then, man. I get it.
But see, I don't understand that shit because that's some new shit, like, to me, like, having to prove a point. Because I feel like when we was kids, we was proving points already. That's down there.
Oh, no. Yeah, feeling like you have to prove a point is one thing, but living without wanting to prove it and then getting a ding and realize the point was proved, that's different. Without trying, that's different. Hey, I ain't trying to prove nothing. No. Okay.
But see, shit like that be like schools and shit beefing with each other.
Yeah, it look crazy.
I feel like that's a couple of schools.
Baby.
The niggas, you know, internet go on. So like when I was in high school, that little school on school shit was starting. Like, you know what I'm saying? We finna go up to Poly.
Like San Pedro type shit too, the racist shit.
Oh, Long Beach.
I remember that racial shit down that way.
Yeah, it's a lot of. See, the thing about Long Beach, we got hella different races. We got Samoans, Asians. We got an Asian community in Long Beach. We got Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of races in Long Beach. But
what fucking business is that? Like,
that's the Pike.
I know, but like, what part is it in front of? That's where that little Ferris wheel is.
The middle. Yeah, about the Ferris wheel to right there behind them police.
Ooh, look at that. They got this.
See, look, it's bitches. It started over bitches. Them bitches.
Look at light skin though.
Yeah, but like, now everybody gonna get involved. That's my cousin. That's my homegirl. That's my friend. They're homies. It's
your people.
Yeah, somebody got a gun.
Damn, you know they do.
Nah, I heard somebody got shot.
That's deep. Hey, to a trigger happy motherfucker, that type of crowd provides confidence. Especially if you got it close up and it's tucked up.
I mean, yeah, anything.
You know her?
Nah, she too little. She probably like one of my little cousins, little friends or something. Okay. I don't know, but don't be so smart for sure. We all know each other, bro.
So big, so small. Kermine, my son, my second oldest son, don't ask me to drop you off at the Pike no more to meet your little girlfriend. We got to go a little further out, man. He was trying to Orange County on me.
Understand.
Oh, my mama.
We used to try to go to Orange County and shit, but the police be tripping out there.
They do. I drop y'all off at downtown Disney. Yeah, y'all can do that. But they don't give a fuck. The police right there. This better not be off the over the DMP, bro. These days it might be off the PMP. I'm just glad the police didn't overreact and make this some weird shit that we gotta. You feel me? Yeah, DMP. It is.
Okay.
That's crazy. You know what I heard? A long time ago, I heard that before it was blacks heavy in Long Beach or anything, I heard it was a female that got renaked by somebody that came off a military base in Long Beach. And then way back then, I heard he was bleeding out. And I heard that's when it got real bad for niggas in the legal system in Long Beach. Before our time. Like, yes.
No, I got bad. Nigga, one of the motherfucking judge's sons got killed. Yeah.
I swear to God, I heard that. That sounded familiar.
Nah, it been bad. That judge, I had to.
That's before me and you, though.
Nah, it was like before me.
Oh, before you. Yeah. Okay. It sounds familiar. Something happened to that nature. That's
like it got bad. Like, you going to jail in Long Beach, you going to jail.
Yeah, okay. Prior to that, Long Beach wasn't a place to be, though. Oh God. And it had something to do with from what I understand, a female and somebody like
for sure
wandered away and then did some weird shit.
Niggas used to be beefing with each other, bro, like in Long Beach, you know, hood on hood, east on east, all type of shit. Like, we didn't give a fuck about too many other people. It was like families and across the street people that niggas beef with.
That makes me think that shit. And when you hear about towns like St. Louis and shit that rival us with the murder rate and they smaller, they don't have the actual gang presence that we have. It made me think it's something about us as a people.
It's gang banging, bro. It's territorial situations like motherfucking dogs. Like, my dog be tripping on the food. Like, he don't like the other dog to eat because he feel like, nigga, this was my cage, this was my bowl.
So you look at nature and realize the things we suffer from are not just for humans.
Nah, look how gangbanging started, right? It started, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it started because the police was fucking over black people on the West Coast that was coming out here from the South. And they had the Black Panther people, you know, encouraging them to like be the police instead of having police, you feel me? So, nigga, you know, revolution and progress, all this type of shit, whatever. That shit, that's what it was supposed to be, but them groups of niggas and families and blocks, it started being a gang of them, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. When Crips started, like, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, back then, who could beat everybody up? You know what I'm saying? That's why it was buff ass niggas like Tuki and shit. Tuki was beating everybody up. You feel me? Before, everybody was killing each other. So it was like that, you know, that shit, first of all, fighting, and then bitches, you know, everybody, you know, niggas was fly as hell shit back then. The gangbangers before, they was extra ragged out. They was wearing the leather and
they was popping cherries.
You know, and they was fucking bitches.
Yeah, you all she know, and now she fucking with him.
Started a lot of beef, nigga. Bitches start wars and beef, nigga. So that shit just got out of hand.
What's your philosophy on how the fuck did Long Beach end up all blue? I heard recently y'all got some pockets of Pirus trying to pop up. Is that true?
Huh?
Is it pockets of Pirus trying to pop up in Long Beach in recent years?
Hell no.
So how did that happen in your
It's a blood hood close to Long Beach and Wilmington.
Okay.
That started being in Long Beach a little bit, but they banged Wilmington. You feel?
You have
it'll be issues with the niggas, but we don't be tripping on the niggas, so we don't beef with the niggas.
But do you have any theory as to how y'all ended up the only city that large that could contain all Crips?
I feel like the niggas that was controlling and starting the hood, you know what I'm saying? It was very, very like, it wasn't having that shit. And niggas, and today is some of them niggas is still being like, hey, some niggas is still scared of it. I done seen grown ass men scared of some niggas. You feel me?
Bro, I don't hear a bunch of dumb moves talking about, I was in Long Beach. I was in Long Beach and then we was in Long Beach and then I was over here, used to be in Long Beach. You don't hear that. Even for the way shit is now, everybody ain't tripping. It got to be an incident. Everybody be everywhere. But you don't hear a bunch of dumb moves talking about just, I be in Long Beach.
Well, when they start getting the Pike real cracking cut, niggas, everybody used to get on the train.
Okay.
And because the train end off at the Pike.
So y'all used to go gangbang at the Pike?
Nah, see, niggas used to come to the city and be thick as a bitch at the Pike. Like Watts niggas, LA niggas, You know that blue line comes straight to Long Beach and it end off at the Pike. So
Downtown
everybody
Long
get on the train and get off at the Pike. And then you know what I'm saying?
It might be a day y'all just.
Nah, it might have started off like it was a couple Long Beach niggas down there, and then when like everybody get on the train and come to the Pike back then, it was coming like for sure 15 or more thick, bro. They wasn't coming no fucking 5, 4. You feel me, on some family shit. They coming on some gangbang shit. Then they coming down there with their rags and their hood hats and shit. So what we supposed to do?
Y'all gotta be.
Whoever coming, nigga, we tripping.
Hey, what's that shit that the Taco Tuesday spot right there at the Pike? Everybody go to.
What's that shit called? Nah, that's Sunday.
No, talking about Taco Tuesday. What you say?
Nah, he ain't talking about Oliver. That's some new shit.
Nah.
He talking about Taco. It's like a little bar club.
It's a restaurant bar. It's the main Tequila Jacks.
Tequila Jack?
Tequila Jacks. Y'all ain't hip to. That's like maybe that's the older crowd.
I haven't been there. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I go to Hooters and all that down there. I be fucking it.
Taco Beach.
No,
This just talking about Taco Beach.
No, I'm talking about Tequila Jacks. That's the people in my age group. That was the trendy thing for like the last 3-4 years. T-Dub, no. Mm-hmm.
That's
all right. Yeah,
Nah, I be fucking with the old niggas though. That's what's crazy. I was just at the bar. They be trying to get me drunk.
That's fucked up. Young niggas be in the club, old niggas be at the bar.
Yeah, they be like, I'm gonna buy you a shot, cuz.
Yeah, I just want to see where your mind at, see you enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Like outside of music, anything else like acting, writing, books.
Yeah, I'm with all that. Cause I even practice acting just on a daily, just you know, staying in character. Like if I'm trying to be funny or if I'm trying to hold my face, I'm gonna do that. Like I know how to stay tunnel vision, so that's like, you know, I want to be an actor. I know model and shit. I like modeling because I don't know how to do that shit, and it end up.
I see you dripped out and smart. You know how hard it is to remain super loked out and super dripped out at the same time.
You know, I salute you. When I first started gangbanging, bro, I wanted to look. I was black and golded down, bro.
That's
niggas
right.
I done got pulled over when somebody from Instagram got killed, and they thought I did it just because I had a gang of black and gold stealers. I was running around stealing shit. Nigga, I stole a gold rag. I stole a Stiller little beach thing that was hanging off somebody's shit. I just had a gang of black. I had a pea hat on, and I got pulled over around the corner.
I want to clarify. Shout out Tattoo Danny, Mobbing Tattoos.
Yeah.
This sweatsuit is brand new. First time I put it on, it was today, and I had it for about a week. It was in some all silver packaging. I had no idea what was inside the packaging, but I knew it was clothing. Last night when I said, what I'm going to wear when I do my podcast with Trifling tomorrow, so let me bust this open. I'm wearing something brand new. Mobbing Tattoos, this was what was in here. So I'm not purposely trying to coordinate with his affiliation. It's just very ironic. It's a coincidence. So I thought, though, after I seen Black and Yellow, I'm like, cuz finna have this tank shit on. I thought we finna sit up here looking like
I don't crib. You ask my cousin, I was finna buy a pea hat. I got a pea hat in the trunk, but I'm just, you know.
But you know what? I salute your thought process and thinking past that and choosing not to. Because I appreciate it because everybody think that's what I'm into.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to do what people... I'm trying to go against what people expecting me to do. You feel me? So a nigga look at me and be like I know how to do so much shit. Like when I do other shit, they can't believe it because they only think I know how to crip walk and shit talk. You feel me? Like motherfucking Dub C. Yeah, I'm just saying, like I know how to do all type of shit, but I represent the ghetto. I got the shit on my face and all that shit because nigga, just like Tupac said, he wasn't even no thug, nigga. And they like, they looking at Cut like a thug regardless because it was coming up like he had a mama that was smoking. He lived in a crazy part of Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was in like good schools and shit.
Cause you rapping without trying.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Cause his mama say you smoking. You want to pay a part of Oakland. Are you in a pocket and rhyming? Damn, homie.
For real. But he said he bring thug life because that's how they look at Cut regardless, nigga. It don't matter how smart or good he moving, the white people gonna look at Cut like a thug. So he pushing that. But I push ghetto, probably ghetto because first of all, like it just came up just like my name Trifling. Like people was just calling me Trifling for like probably like a week straight. Everybody.
Because of an incident.
Yeah, but I never named myself. Hey, I never named
That's
myself.
that real deal though. When you ain't, my mama, I feel you. That's hard.
Start calling me that.
Because
Shit.
I don't know if I told you this off or on camera, so I'm gonna tell you again if I already told you on camera. I got a tattoo that say Trifling on my forearm right here. I got it in the pen. So like when I first heard your name, I had a connection to. I appreciate the music. I see the imagery. I can relate because it's basically saying I'm a joint. I'm that nigga. I can relate to that, so I can see that. And then I'm just seeing that. I'm like,
admitting to my flaws.
Hey, I love the way you say that, bro. That is poetic. Salute, Crip, because I attempt to express myself in the same fashion. But I just want to let you know that first what I perceived and I thought and assumed, two main motherfuckers I respect that's doing this shit came and confirmed it without me asking. And that's ODM Slim, sound like a burner, and that's Tiny Double Up. Cause we didn't came to the end of the time, bro. I just need you to let the people know where they can find you, what you got up next, and anything you want to tell them. That's your camera right there.
Shit, man, my Instagram just got shut down, but it's the same thing with underscores. Vote for Trifling, VOTE 4, and then TRIFLING. You know what I'm saying? I spell it correct, like how you could look it up in the dictionary. But my YouTube is Trifling Music, and you know, I'm starting to fuck with TikTok because I know that shit go viral.
We talking about banning it, but how your shit getting knocked down? Are you using the word Crip?
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. I be reposting everybody. And niggas be saying Crip and shit like that, and
That'll do it.
They'll tell me like, oh, you know, we got to take down your post because, you know.
How long has it been since your shit been down?
Like, probably like a week.
I got something for you. Don't even trip. I don't got something for you, but just you're going to have to be careful with certain words, especially Crip.
I got to stop reposting so much, and I just be trying to show them that I'm paying attention, that they, you know,
listen, you can repost, and you repost reels, but you can't repost the caption necessarily.
Yeah, when people saying shit.
Yeah, what they saying. I don't know why they get away with it and we don't.
Yeah.
But I got a link for you. You can tap in. I'm pretty sure you should better get your shit back. Factz Ova Feelinz podcast. Eastside Long Beach came through and wet this motherfucker up. My nigga Trifling. You already know it's Rollin Coast for Dev Dope.